What's up YouTube, it's Josh, FJ55 Iron Pig. Thank you as always for clicking on the video. It's been a while since I posted anything, and I wanted to post something about the r.a.t.s tourniquet. That's the Rapid Application Tourniquet. I think it's called System is for the S. It's actually a really good tourniquet. Haven't had any actual need to use it, thankfully. Don't ever want to, just practice on myself. The reason why I carry a r.a.t.s tourniquet is, right now I do believe that if you had the ability to take someone's life, whether you carry knives or firearms, you should have something to help save your life or the life of someone else. Now, honestly, the chances of you using it because of a gunshot or even a knife wound, a violent knife wound, is very slim. You're more likely to cut yourself with a box cutter or a knife if you're opening boxes at home from a move or a package you got in the mail, or an accident you happen to come across, whether it's at work or just driving around town. Now, tourniquets tend to be kind of bulky, and in some ways kind of annoying, especially like TK4s and soft T tourniquets. They take up a lot of space. They're thick. I mean, when you stretch them out, they don't take up any room at all. When you fold them up to fit in something like your pocket, unfortunately they take up quite a bit of room. And they can be very bulky. That's one of my biggest complaints about having a tourniquet on your person, is that they just take up a lot of room. Well, one thing that attracted me to the r.a.t.s tourniquet is that it has the potential to not take up a lot of room. Now, when I first got it, I tried stuffing it in different pouches, in my pockets, and nothing really worked until I remembered my old wallet. Now, this is r.a.t.s Tactical. That's Imminent Threat Solutions. And dude's cool. He has some cool videos. He has great information he puts out on his webpage. Just go to r.a.t.s Tactical. You'll be able to find it that way. That's their symbol, the little skull. This is the Slimline Med Pouch. And I used it for a wallet, well, over a year, I believe. And sadly, the Velcro was starting to go. It was getting filled with stuff, as they always do. But I got myself an SOE, the trifold SOE wallet, and I'm loving that. But that's not what this video is about. It's about this tourniquet. This is how I decided to carry it. So obviously it's Velcro closure. You rip it open, and I keep this, for your reference, in my back pocket on my left hand side. I also have one on the sling of my AR. You pull it out and it's ready to go. Now, you have the opportunity, if you wanted to. See, I keep it to where I can put my 3-finger loop in there if I want to, really quick. It doesn't take any time at all. And it's coiled up. And it stays that thickness. How thick is it, you ask? Excellent question for those of you that really want to know. 1 inch. That is 1 inch, was it surgical grade, galvanized rubber, whatever it is, on the inside. And it's exactly 1 inch wide. And that's how I keep it. It stays flat. A lot of people say, hey, is that a skull can, or do you dip? Because it kind of looks like it has a little circular pattern right there. Don't know if that's really showing up on camera too well. You can kind of see the circle right here. But that's kind of what it looks like. But it doesn't take up too much room in your pocket. And I found that that is the easiest way to do it, to keep it from getting tangled, to deploy it, if you will, for lack of a better word, to use it for practice or to clean it if you want to. It's very easy to coil up. You just make the coil if you want like this, and you could simply spin it around. Now keep in mind, this has a little memory to it, so it's going to snap back to its circular pattern. You can also just start it by rolling it like this. It's very simple. Now if you wanted it to be even flatter, because this, the buckle I call it, part of it, sticks out a little bit, and you do feel it a little. You can actually, if you were so inclined, take that part out to where it's like this. And then it could be folded in on itself. And you could wrap it this way around the buckle. I choose not to do that, and the reason why I choose not to do that is because that's just one more step if in the off chance I ever had to use it. Under stress, you have to use a little bit of fine motor skill and a little thought to get it threaded through that eye. So I just leave it in there like that. And if I want, I could just squeeze my 3 fingers in there, get your 3-finger loop, and go to town. Start wrapping up whatever you need to wrap up. That's how I use it. And it works great. I've been carrying this now in this way I don't know how many months now. I want to say 2-3 months. I wanted to give it a while to see if it would really work for me or not. And honestly, it works really well. Again, that's the r.a.t.s slimline pouch. Works great as a wallet. For my purposes when I used it for quite a while as a wallet. It's held up great. It does have a Molly Powell's panel that is attached to this, sewn onto this, that you can attach to a belt, you can attach it to your web gear, or whatever you want to do with it. I wound up taking that off, because I didn't ever use it, and it was just more bulk. When it comes to wallets, I really don't like thick wallets, or at least feel thick in the pocket. Never have, and I don't think I ever will. I think these are like 17 bucks, 20 bucks, somewhere in that neighborhood, and it comes with that medical PVC pouch. Did I say patch or pouch? Medical PVC patch, if I didn't say that. But it really doesn't take that long to coil it back up into a disc, or a nice circle, whatever you want to call it. All you do is stuff it right back in there. And it actually worked out perfect. Now this you can tuck into there if you want. I do not. I kind of let it hang out like this. That way it's flatter. If you tuck it into the pouch itself, you're going to get a bit of a bulge. One, I want to keep wear and tear off the rubber, even though it's strong enough, and they're cheap to replace. They're only like 12-14 bucks for a r.a.t.s tourniquet. But yeah, another reason why I carry a r.a.t.s tourniquet, and I need to actually buy more, is I have dogs. I have Great Danes. Great Danes are large animals. On average, 100 to 200 pounds. This is as far as I know, this is the only tourniquet rated for humans as well as canines, or animals if you will. You can use this on animals too. The same golden rule applies. 4 hours. If it's on there longer than 4 hours, you are going to get some serious tissue death. Just like with a human being. That's why if you take those penis pills, you know, the little blue pill, and an erection lasts longer than, 3 or 4 hours, they say? If it lasts longer, if you have an erection lasting 4 hours, seek medical help. That's because if you have all that blood stuck in your penis and you can't get it out, guess what? After 4 hours, it's going to start to die. Yes, your penis will start to die. So that's a little off the beaten path there, I apologize. But yeah, that's all there is to it. Nice. It's simple. It wasn't too expensive for me to have a pouch. I already had it on hand. If I didn't, it'd be 17 to 20 bucks with shipping. I recommend it. Get the r.a.t.s tourniquet. Just put in r.a.t.s tourniquet in your Google browser, and it'll bring it up. They also make it in, they have it black, red, and this cool orange color. That's the next colors I'm going to get are the orange. A high-vis orange. Well, that's it, guys. Just thought I'd share that little bit with you. If you have any questions, comments, smart remarks, as always, drop them right down below. And you guys have a very good day. Goodbye.